David Goggins. Yeah, that David Goggins was just asked about Jesus Christ, and no one really expected this response.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Who's talking?
Me. How you doing, boss?
Not right.
You make me want to run through a wall, my man.
You know what, dude? Do I believe in Jesus Christ?
Yes, sir.
Don't come up here and do this shit, dude. No.
The man known for mental toughness, staying hard, and crushing limits just gave one of the most unexpected confessions of faith that I've ever heard.
So that being said, my entire life, the only thing I ever had was God.
It left me stunned, and I think it'll hit you too. Let's get into it.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Who's talking?
Me. How you doing, boss?
Not right.
You make me want to run through a wall, my man.
You know what, dude? Do I believe in Jesus Christ?
Yes, sir.
Don't come up here and do this shit, dude. Don't. Don't come up here trying to get me caught up in some bullshit. Check it out, dude. I believe in God and His Son, Jesus Christ. Okay?
You cool?
I'm gonna look you in the eye, my friend. Okay? Tape it, record it, put it up on the put it up, okay? Are we all clear? Are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
What do I believe in?
Jesus. God.
Yeah, so guess what? We're done with that.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see this coming. For real, most celebrities either dodge the question or they give some vague safe answer when they're asked about God. But Goggins? Nah. He looked the guy right in the eye and he said, yes, I believe in God and His Son, Jesus Christ. It may not have been soft and nice like we expect, but if you've ever heard him speak, you would not be surprised. And yes, it may not have fit into everyone's version of Christianity, but honestly, it was powerful regardless. He said it like someone who's seen too much not to believe. And maybe some of us have been there too. A situation where God carried you through the mess and you don't just whisper His name, but you shout it at the rooftop. Like Jesus said in Matthew 10:32, whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven. And in a world full of filters, acknowledging God's truth like that hits differently. But what he said next really made me stop and reflect.
So that being said, my entire life, the only thing I ever had was God. No one explained anything to me. No one showed me anything. No one explained anything to me. But there was always this voice that said, there is a plan for you. You are being tested, and it's not going to look like the plan you had in your mind. It's going to look ugly, it's going to look nasty, it's going to look real as shit, because that's how you're going to impact people. You're going to impact people with the real, raw truth of what life is and what you can be if you're willing to attack life. Or you can make the choice to be 300 pounds and be a piece of shit, Mr. Goggins. You have that choice also. So to answer your question in its entirety, the only thing I've ever had in this life that made me who I am today is God. I don't care who likes it. You can unfollow me. You can do whatever you want. You can judge me. You can do whatever you want. What makes me so damn powerful is I ain't living for me. I'm living for God.
Amen.
I'm just a tool doing God's work. Period.
Wow, I kind of need a moment to process that final statement. You know, it takes a lot to acknowledge God as the only constant in your life like Goggins did. Not just mentors or guides, but that quiet voice that kept showing up. reminding him that there was a purpose, even when everything looked like a mess. And here's what hit me. We sometimes expect that if God's involved, well, things will go smoothly. But that is not how it always works. Sometimes the plan God has for us looks nothing like what we pictured. But over time, we see it's exactly what we needed. And when he said he's not living for himself anymore, but for God, that right there is a statement of surrender. When faith moves from being a backup plan to being the main compass in our lives. Paul best expressed this in Galatians 2:20. My old self has been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. So I live in this earthly body by trusting in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. But was Goggins always this bold about his faith? Let's rewind a moment from a few years ago and see how far he's come.
Let me go this way, but something kept on saying, you have it, man. You got it, man, but you're going to have to fail a lot, but you have it. And like I said, that voice kept on haunting me, but that voice kept on saying, if you face it, you realize it's not that bad.
What do you think that voice is?
I don't push that on anybody. I don't care what you believe in. But if you think you're the only fucker out here, just chilling out, and there's nothing, and I don't know what God is. No one does. I don't know anything about it, but I know there's something that is above David Goggins. There's too much energy in this world. There's too much. Trust me, I've experienced it, man. There's too much energy, and people call it God. You call it what you want.
If you've been tracking with Goggins over the years, you might remember how he used to talk about a voice pushing him. And a lot of us have been there, when we felt that nudge and know there's something bigger, something deeper, but we're not really sure what to call it. Some of us called it energy or fate, the universe, but deep down it's more personal than that. And then one day it clicks that something has a name. Jesus. That shift doesn't always happen overnight, but when it does, it's like everything starts to make sense. You look back and you realize God has been working quietly all along, pulling you closer even when you didn't notice. Now, before you write him off, let's hear what he says about his manner of expression.
People hear my mouth, how foul it is, how disgusting it is, and they think, how the hell does he have God? How does he have God? How does he talk about God and right behind him? How is that possible? He's the devil. He's the devil. Okay? Where I came from, this is how people talk. These words are words. These words describe what someone feels, what someone went through. The hell they endured, the hell they're going to endure. Everybody that speaks about God, they think you're supposed to talk a certain way. Like the other person who doesn't say any cuss words, meek and mild. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people understand how I talk, though, because they came from where I came from.
I gotta be honest, this might be the most intense, no-filter confession of faith I've ever seen. And you know what? I actually love that. Not because it was perfect, but because it was real. Like, really real. Goggins has been through stuff that would break most people, and when you've survived that much pain, your words come out differently. And you know, he's not trying to reach this polished crowd anyway. He's speaking to the people who have been through the dirt, or who maybe feel too messy for church. And honestly, they're the ones who need to hear this most. I'll leave you with this Bible verse in Philippians 1:6. And I am certain that God, who began the good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished. Now, Goggins isn't there yet, just like many of us, but you have to agree that the progress is evident. So, what do you think about David Goggins' faith confession? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And remember, hit that like button and subscribe for more faith-filled conversations.